What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B High Radio Shouty and stepping in the building. I got a friend to the show in this thing. Somebody I've been rocking with the long way off in this thing. I'm talking about my partner, Slick Puller, Uday. What up, though, fool?
What's happening, man? Same old thing, man. We just grinding stuff. We done took it to another level. It's Uzzial now.
Uzzial?
Yeah.
I mean, talk to me about the switch up, man.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just like when you keep bumping your head to that rock, man. You know what I'm saying? Either you going to bump it till it split,
Come on.
or you going to step around the rock. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So what we doing, you know what I'm saying? We standing on the rock, but we stepping around the obstacles. You know what I'm saying? We standing on the rock and moving around the brick wall. You know what I'm saying? So like with anything, you know what I'm saying? You know, you go from Detroit Red to Malcolm. You see what I'm saying? So you go from Slick to Uday was somebody who was you know what I'm saying? Somebody who was really a tyrant.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And then you take it up another level, you know what I'm saying? The strength is the most high. Uzzial. Uzi means strength. All high.
Come on.
Most high.
So now,
you know
Uzzial, man, scripture's the truth.
Scripture's the truth, man.
That's what you coming with now.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
break down that whole project to me, and what was it that made you say, I'm coming with the scriptures of truth?
Well, cause for one thing, you know, when scripture's being told to you from another man, that way, say, study yourself to be approved, study for yourself, it's been given to us in a falsehood fashion. You know what I'm saying? So what you gotta do, once you start reading things yourself and open up a map and, okay, this place is, that place in this map, if I looking in the almanac, that's modern day this. You start piecing things together, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying, scripture's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You got to come with it all the way straight. You know what I'm saying? When it come from you, from somebody, that's why anything, you got to take your time and check it out yourself. Scripture's the truth.
But see, you hauled off and had an epiphany in this thing.
Yeah.
Break that down to me.
Well, shoot, the main thing was the epiphany had already started happening, but while I was down the road the last time, you know, people telling me, you know what I'm saying, hey, boy, I mess with your music, boy. I got locked up listening to that. So I'm like, of course, I ain't make nobody do whatever they did. But I was the backdrop for it.
Damn.
I was the soundtrack to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that really didn't kind of sit well with me because, you know, I'm in there, you know, so I'm in there doing time, but I'm not doing more time than what a couple of these people said they doing time for when they boy, I was bumping that when I got locked up. Yeah. So that mean the last thing they heard when they had their freedom was some music I was on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some people may think that's cool. Me personally, that didn't sit right with my ruach, my spirit. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So I was like, hey man, if I'm really gonna be the voice box, you know what I'm saying, the voice, then I need to be really giving somebody something they can eat on instead of giving something they can probably, you know what I'm saying, in somebody up in the box. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The voice box, you know what I'm saying? If you speaking for the people, you supposed to be letting people know what's going on. Letting them know about falsehoods, letting them know about things they may not know. But the good and the bad is all to serve y'all's will. So the experience I have, now when I say what I'm saying, people can be like, well, I know when Home was Uday and when he was Slick, man, Home was really standing on that. Exactly. So if he's speaking on this, then there's something to that.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So it all worked out for his intricate plan, which we can never know because we just mortal.
What was it that got you to the point to where you had to become Uzzial in this thing, man? And what was that, you know, tipping point in your mind that made you say, okay, you know what, it's time for me to switch it all the way up?
Shoot, it's like next level of consciousness. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Next level of consciousness. That's just like when Yaakov wrestled with the messenger on Mount Pioneer. When they finished wrestling, he was like, your name is Yasharal now. I mean, he went to another level. You know what I'm saying? He who wrestles with Yah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, you go to another level, you level up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they do that kind of like in movies and stuff. You ever seen like a movie where a person to be like this and then something that happened in this thing, you know, he like Ultraman or something like that. It's the same thing. See the movie industry and a lot of people have read these scriptures and they know what's going on, so they kind of represent it in movies and stuff. Exactly. Kind of like when Luke, you know what I'm saying? Luke Skywalker, the Force, Return of the Jedi, Yahudai. You see what I'm saying? 300. That's the story of Gideon in the 300. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So,
during the time that you were locked down, Slick, what goes through your mind? Because you done been in so many places and seen so many different things, man. When you had that time to sit back and reflect, what is it like for you? And then also being Slick Puller, Uday, in that system and folks knowing you and telling you, hey, man, I listen to your music. How does that impact you, and what goes through your mind in those situations and times?
Well, shoot, at them times it just really just let me know, really I gotta do better.
Yeah.
Cause I'm in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't do better, if I keep transgressing, this one I'ma be. Or this one I'ma die.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Cause that the whole game. They don't care. They taking you like them folks will tell you just they taking your old blind cripple or crazy.
Yeah.
But they don't care how you come. Long as they can cash in on that meal a day, long as they can make that 1,000 plus off you every day for food and housing. They don't care how you come. Get in here. But they taking your ass in. They don't care how you come, long as you, and go make room for you.
What do you got to say to other young black men coming up in them same circumstances that you came up in, though, man, that kind of drives us to that point to find ourselves in those situations, man? How do you tell them to navigate those situations differently so they won't wind up in there?
Well, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, with the younger cats, if we ain't showing them nothing better, then they really won't know. But my best advice is, you know what I'm saying, follow no man. You know what I'm saying, tighten up for you have to see that. But we got to start a culture. We got to start a, you know what I'm saying, we got to start a lifestyle where they seeing solid dudes moving correctly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everywhere, you know what I'm saying, you see foolery and folly. You know what I'm saying? Even amongst older men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got older men trying to be young and trying to be like the guy, you know what I'm saying, trying to be like the younger guy. They, you know what I'm saying, you can't look nowhere and see no, you know what I'm saying? I mean here and there.
Yeah.
But you know, we got to set a whole tone. You know what I'm saying? We got to set the tone, you know what I'm saying, the oldest and the elders. We got to set a tone. If I look to the right and I see home over here doing this and I'm younger, then like who's the show in contrast? And then the few people who kind of speaking that, they coming from like a puppet system. Mm-hmm. And man, the youth can see through them folks, man, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? So they need to see people come from the same cloth, like you can, man, you really on them folks' side. So that's why they ain't gravitating to them. Mm-hmm. And all the guys they can gravitate to, the people who they know going through what they been through, they doing what they doing.
Exactly.
So we kind of throw it off a little bit.
When you think about your life in music, man, what part has music played in your life from the beginning to now?
It's always been an outlet and it's been a platform, but just at some points I was using the platform in another way. See, now everything I do it for y'all's will now. You know what I'm saying? I do it for the creators' will. I do it for the Most High's will. But at first I was on a platform pushing the wicked agenda, pushing a different kind of agenda. You know what I'm saying? But still, you could still like listen to my music and you could still hear that I kind of still knew more, or that something else was coming up out of the music at the same time. But you know what I'm saying, I was also doing the same thing. So I'm not a person who's pointing, saying this and saying that. I'm just saying what needs to go down if folks want a real change, because you know folks trying to get a change from a system that's been designed to do what it's doing.
I gotta ask you this though, Slick. Uzzial. It's going down outside too as we speak, gang. With that being said, do you regret getting the party started, telling them girls to go and get this money? Answer me that, man. Because that was still a good ass song.
I mean, it's a good song, but actually that song kind of get on my nerves because I felt like I'm way better than that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's all. Like that's the biggest mark I have left so far.
Oh please, no.
Go and shake your ass, bitch. I'ma throw this money. So really, it ain't really showing it to me. It really ain't showing. Really, it's shallow to me. You know what I'm saying? As far as like how I can really get down on the mic.
Yeah. I'm just saying that.
I'd also, you know what I'm saying? I dropped the million song way harder than that.
Well, now I know you got songs harder than that. Yeah. But I'm just thinking to myself, you know, when you think about those platforms and back in those times, some of that music was just fun music too, just to get the party started. Yeah. So I mean, early on with you and Jeezy linking up in that time, how do you feel about the music that y'all created together and the camaraderie that y'all had at that time? I
mean, it was cool.
Yeah.
You know, but you know what I'm saying?
No, Slick.
I mean, what I'm supposed to say. I mean, I'm being honest with y'all. I mean, it was cool. I could have, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it could have been more substance even then.
Y'all were doing some legendary stuff. And now this is a point that I want to make right quick too. And this is just something off of a conversation that I had with somebody the other day that made so much damn sense to me. They get mad about the music because what it talks about on a regular basis. But when you watch CNN and when you watch the news, they saying the same thing that the artists are saying on a regular basis as well.
What you mean?
If you turn on Channel 2 tonight, somebody done got shot. They done confiscated some drugs.
Yeah, cause cause it's been said that's what's happening.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
but when they said it's okay,
the news saying it, cause we saying it. We saying that what's happening.
I believe that's just what sells in them situations. But then I think it's a reality that we can't get away from at the same time too. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, some people may think it's a reality they can't get away from. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't got to go knock nobody off.
Yeah.
So since that's a reality I can't get away from, why don't I go downstairs right now and knock off 3 folks? Oh, since that's my reality and since that's what it is, well, why you ain't knocking nobody off? Because that's not really your reality. You see what I'm saying?
The thing,
you don't have to do it.
No, you don't got to do it.
Nobody has to do it.
But it happens. That's my whole point.
Yeah.
It's just the reality of it happening. So it's like if you look back over our lives, we got folks that didn't fell victim to those kinds of things.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And some folks, they fall victim to it regardless of how much you try to save them or curve them from that. Now, I'm with you 100%.
Hey,
ain't
man.
nobody got to do it.
Hey, man, let me put it to you like this, man.
Yeah.
I moved around like a lot of situations that done popped off, man. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
You know me, but you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I ain't really gonna get into all that like that. But if it's an option for me, then it's an option.
Facts.
Cause a lot of folks ain't did nothing for real. If you wanna, even in that realm.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff led from a post. Ain't nobody ran off with nothing. Yeah. Sometimes it didn't happen like that too. Ain't nobody took nobody off or nothing. Mm-hmm. If you want to be real, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's happening like that, but a lot of this stuff happening about a post. And then these folk getting pinched, and then now, oh, hold on. 30? Now I'm telling. So like what?
When you look at how,
you know what I'm saying?
with you, when you look at how social media has invaded the game, man, and then just folks not knowing how to correctly use it and what the hell that's costing folks, like you say, folks just posting stuff.
Man, folk getting knocked off of posting stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's getting deeper than that, or sometimes it's getting deeper than that because it started from a post. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it's happening on some real off the book stuff too, but a lot of this stuff happening from none real gutter situations, like situations where my old heads raised me up on.
Yeah,
it's going to them levels about stuff that ain't about that. Folk getting knocked off by rapping, man. Yeah. About this, about a microphone. Yeah. It ain't even about no product or nothing right now. Folk getting knocked off about the microphone. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. Did you enjoy any of your time in the industry, or do you just look back on it and be like, you know what?
I mean, I look at it with just like a, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, all of it was done, all of it happened to bring me where I am today. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't look back on it and be like, you know what I'm saying? Dog, I wish I never did that. But then I don't look back at it and be like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The past is the past. You see what I'm saying? I don't even really dwell on the past. I'm dwelling with the here and now. So, you know, what happened in the past and what happened today is to make me who I am. So you know, it's a part of me. But you know, we ain't sitting back, you know what I'm saying, just dwelling on that, because then we'll be back there. And it's 2021.
I'm with you.
So what I'm gonna stay in 05, 06, 07 forever?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
We can't do that one.
When you talk to your folks from those times, do you get a chance to holler at anybody and, you know, congregate with them on some stuff, just reminiscing and, you know, talking about the things that y'all seen and that y'all went through together? I
mean, not really, because really what was going on wasn't no different from what was going on when we was in the street. It was just like nice music. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was like, we don't, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't really sit down, you know what I'm saying? In that aspect of life, folk don't really sit down and discuss that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just was what it was. It ain't like I'm gonna sit down, boy, remember that time when we shoot, that's almost like telling on yourself again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that happened from any aspect of that, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna just sit back and keep talking about that.
Answer me this though. What was the biggest revelation that you done came across during this whole span that just really blew your mind and woke you all the way up?
That where a lot of mooch is at, there's no integrity there. The more mooch, the less integrity. And then it took me to the scripture when they say, "Show me a rich man who stood up and got rich." He said that's like Yahusha told them folks that's like saying a camel go through the eye of a needle.
I'm with you.
So what it just pretty much let me know when you dealing in situations and when you around you know saying this. Now folks will try to dress it up and say, hey man, then you might not be trying to handle paper, man. These folks wouldn't do whatever for a sack, man. And shoot, they might act like they not with that around you, but they will.
Yeah.
But they'll do whatever for that mooch. I don't want to be around nobody who'll do whatever for no mooch.
Come on.
Shoot, man, these folk talking to idols, these folk talking to stuff and all kind of stuff for that paper. You know what I'm saying? But to come around you, cause they got this and this going on and make it seem like they might have just did it another kind of way.
Yeah.
But man, these folk, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What goes through your mind? Because see, you made an excellent point with that right there, because a lot of people don't even understand what it is that you were just saying because they might have went over their damn heads. But when you break it down to where folks are getting in your face and that like they stood up, but they really laid down to get there.
Yeah. Cause see, reason why folks getting pump fake like that, because we looking at stood up by what somebody got on. Once again, just like how you know what I'm saying, that was the whole thing. He be like, see, y'all judging folks from the outside. I judge the heart, but see, we so caught on the outside. You might think a dude's solid cause he got on some a certain brand of clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, home real, man. We're not even gonna say real. We're gonna say, oh, he has integrity, or he's a good guy, or he's a solid guy. Cause see, we all caught on the outside now. And we ain't judge nobody for what they worth. You may say something about a dude, hey man, home having some paper. What does that have to do with? So that's how we getting pump faked every day, all day long. Cause you know we're following people because of what they got, and not following people by the tree. You know what I'm saying? You can tell a tree by the fruit it bears. We ain't looking at the fruit. We looking at the tree. And you ain't seeing what the fruit it bears. So that's how you getting pump fake. But see, I ain't tripping because I ain't getting pump fake.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What was it that you had to unlearn? And what was the toughest thing to unlearn? Because that's one of the things just in general across the board. As we all get older, we wind up having to unlearn things that we learned to survive and that made sense when we was younger. But then you get older, you're like, that's a bullshit. What was it that you had to unlearn?
I had to learn loyalty to a certain extent. You have to be you have to be loyal to certain kind of people. You can't just, you know what I'm saying, you can't give your pearls to pigs. They'll trample them.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? That's another, you know what I'm saying, that's another one what Yahusha told the disciples. You can't just give your pearls to pigs. So basically you have to show, you know what I'm saying, you have to be a like-minded individual to you have to be a like-minded individual for me to even be loyal to you. See, it ain't just loyal because you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I did that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now I gotta sit back and okay, is he on this? You know what I'm saying? Is he on these statues? Is he moving correctly? Is he bearing good fruit? Does he know what's really going on? If not, you know what I'm saying, we just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
When you look at this music industry now and you see how these young men are dying behind these mics nowadays too, man, it's happening more frequent than it used to be. How does that make you feel, and why do you think that is so? Because that's a tone that got set. That's how it's been said. What you saying is what you reap. What you reap, you sow. So what you seeing now is years and years of that going on anyway. It been rap beefs. Now it's just, you know what I'm saying. That's what the media actually likes.
That's what the company's actually like. Cause they gonna get a 2-for-1 then. A brother's gonna go to jail for the body. Then we got a brother dead. That's a 2-for-1 for the oppressor. He like, Dean, come on, let's make it pop off again.
Come on.
So like what you seeing now started from the stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. What is it to really be happy from then? You see what I'm saying? When you really peel back the covers, we had a hand in kind of stuff like that. Now what you seeing is just I guess by being more cameras and by being more things, now it's just, I guess you can say it's an ultra speed now.
Yeah.
But we started that train. So now you sit back and see a train you put on the track, start off.
What would Uzzial go back and tell Slick Puller?
Boy, tighten up, boy. Stop worrying, you know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about the approval of man or what a man think. And start worrying about what the creator think about you. Cause see, when that day come, now who gon' that's who gonna have you under review.
When you think about your younger self, man, and then just your maturation from a boy to a man out here in these streets, man, how do you feel like your life served as a purpose, served as a vessel to help other folks and show them what to do and what not to do?
Well, I feel about me coming to this point, a person can review that and see where I'm at now and be like, okay, you see what I'm saying? Like if that stuff never happened then I came to this point, it'd be like that's why I'm still not just beating you in the head with it, because I was just, you know what I'm saying, I was doing that stuff. Yeah. So that's why I ain't hitting you in the head. I ain't trying to talk like I'm here and you're there. Mm-hmm. We all on the same level.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, the reason why I'm saying some things, I'm saying it to you because when I say it to you like that, you saw how you saw it. I just want to lay it out and let you see it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Just how you were saying what I think about that now, and I broke it, and then now that went back to the question what you asked earlier when you was like, so you don't mean you happy about none of that? No, technically I'm not, because honestly, tell me, what did I influence in a good positive fashion except for, I guess, getting some money? What did I lay for somebody? What food I really gave somebody? Play all that play it all back. I just really just gave some folks some game to go chain gang, really.
My God.
And I can say that.
Yeah. Being in the middle of all of that stuff though, man, I mean, so at what point do you feel like it all went wrong for young Slick? If you was doing wrong,
it never really went wrong. See, the good and the bad is still good.
Okay.
It never went wrong. Cause I'm here and I'm talking about what I'm talking about now. So I don't see where it went wrong. All that needed to all that needed to happen. Mm-hmm. See, we can't understand the intricate plan.
I'm with you.
Because our thoughts ain't on that level.
You got 10 more words to go with that?
Shoot, the Katab I met.
I know.
Yeah, I got 10 words for that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? The good and the bad is for his will. Like if it had, you know, so everything coming full circle now.
Exactly.
Like now we getting to where it needed to be, but maybe it wasn't time for that yet. I needed to go through the fire.
Exactly.
See, because also you say he chastises his loved ones. If not, he would, you know what I'm saying? If not, I just would have just walked on off that cliff. You see what I'm saying? So when you get set to the side, you know what I'm saying, discipline, you know what I'm saying, you get set to the side and discipline, like if your daddy don't whoop you,
yeah,
so he might not, you know, he don't love you.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
It is what it is.
Y'all style.
Talk
to me, man.
Yeah, y'all style. That's what I call the freestyle. You know, I don't call it freestyle anymore. You know what I'm saying? Y'all style 144. I had just got on that lemon pepper instrumental. It was kind of like I guess kind of like a testimony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just let them know where I'm going now. You know what I'm saying? I just do it how, you know. So I just do it how y'all give it to me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when I heard, you know what I'm saying, I was at the house and I was I listened to the beat. Cause when I heard the song, I'm like, but that's a hard beat. Then I listened to it by itself and it just started coming. So I was like, but I'm going to get in there and just y'all style 140. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And just, you know what I'm saying?
When you touch back down this time, Uzzial, what was different in you this time? Because you done touched down a few times over these years. And I done seen you every time you done touched down. This go round.
And each time I was getting a little better and better. Like that last time I was better and better, but I wasn't there yet. It's like this time on this time right here, I guess you could say this the 3 strike shot guy. Cause man, I lost a lot, you know. So while I was down, I saw my son graduated, you know, so he was going to the manhood and I needed to be there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Halalyahu that I caught baby girl, you know what I'm saying? I caught well not baby girl, you know what I'm saying, my oldest daughter. Yeah. I caught hers, but it was in this kind of time where we, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't like how, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't the whole ceremony thing because we was in the midst of this you know what I'm saying, we was in the midst of this plague. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, what was going through your mind when you touched down and then COVID-19 hit and you like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, well, I had a hold in Carolina for trafficking, so right, you know what I'm saying, so right before the touchdown, one of the guards came through and like, yeah, man, there's this thing called COVID going on, so we kind of had a heads up on it, but we didn't know, you know what I'm saying, that it was, I was like, Halalyahu for me getting out of there while I was there because the way they did the diagnostics, see, in Jackson diagnostics, you could still go to the store and stuff. Yeah. And the diagnostics down there in South Carolina, you can't even go to the store and get no toiletries or nothing. So I had to do like 2 months in there because what they did was they had dropped the traffic into possession, but they gave me 30 months, but they gave me time served for Georgia. So they do like 65%. So I had to do like 18 months, but they gave me credit for time served for the 15 months. So I only had like a couple months to do, but I had to do it in the diagnostic camp. I didn't ship. Yeah. So meaning I actually wanted to ship. Yeah. Cause they wouldn't letting you go to the store. Yeah. See in Jackson, you go to the store. So we sitting there, it's really like I was in the whole 3 months. You couldn't get no every 30 days they come in giving you toothpaste and deodorant. Yeah. You can't even get that off the store. You can't even go to the store yet. So we was in the hole. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Answer me this. I hate to take it all the way back again though, but you know that time that you lived in was a historical time in Atlanta as well, man, and you was a part of that. And it's gonna be the stuff that's made of documentaries, you know, sooner than later. When they come to you and they ask you about that time, what you gonna say?
I'm gonna tell them, hey man, check the archive, check the documentaries. Shoot, you ain't gotta ask me. Look at the raw report. Yeah. Look at the I guess look at the indictments. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? look at the raw report. Look at the video. Look at the indictment. Look who gone. Look who's still here. Yeah. See, everything fun for the folks on the outside. Yeah. Once again, everything fun for the it was balling, boy. Man, folk, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, cause you looking through this stuff through a glass. Yeah. You don't know what these folk really going through. You don't know what these folk done left. You don't know what these folks ain't gonna see no more from what you call fun. See, it's fun cause you ain't did nothing. Yeah. It's fun cause you ain't going from your kids. It's fun because you ain't get hit up. So
now I'm with you. And see, my whole thing is I want folks to understand exactly where you coming from with that because there is 2 sides to every story.
Yeah, folks talking about something fun, you looking through a because you up there in the middle of the floor looking up. all you seeing is some club action. You ain't seeing with nobody go for, you know what I'm saying, go through day for day. And that what don't nobody really understand about the game. Everybody think it's all fun. You know what I'm saying? Because you on the sideline watching. Yo, you really ain't willing to go there. You know what I'm saying? So you want to watch where it's safe.
Come on. For those folks that look at your story, man, and they want to learn from it, what are the main things that you think they need to learn from your story?
Main thing they need to learn from my story, like I say, pretty much, man, study to show yourself approved, man, and walk his path. You know what I'm saying? Cause we don't even know our own footsteps. So you know you got to get on them. You know, a man without a man without a connection, you know what I'm saying? You know, just like, okay, if you want to say like Street term, man. A man without a plug, he does not get no money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so a man without any a man without a plug to y'all, he gonna get pulled and turned this way and that way. One day you'll be this, and then when you look that, you're gonna find out that was dog, I was worshiping that. Now, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna go that way, dog? I was worshiping that. You gotta have a plug with y'all, or not. You know what I'm saying? You'll just be confusing all your ways. One day you'll be this, then one day you'll be that, then one day you'll be this, then one day you'll be that. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a plug with y'all. You got to plug in.
Come on.
Only way to plug in the y'all is, you know what I'm saying, get on these scripts and get on these laws and statutes.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So now, I love what you're talking about in this thing, Uzzial, because see, I treat my platform like a musical platform as well. So we can get in here and we can talk about the party, we can talk about the fun, we can talk about the having, but we also have to talk about what's real out here in these streets.
Yeah, because if we don't talk about that, then guess what we doing? We taking part in the cycle.
Facts.
And we gonna get in here and just talk about that? Okay, so now we done tricked some old folks.
Exactly. So what I want you to talk about is how it feels, like when you say those indictments coming down behind that real shit. You see what I'm saying? When you missing those situations with the family and stuff like that and having to do that time, how did that make you feel?
Shoot, it felt like felt stupid really. To you know what I'm saying, to be honest with you, I felt like a fool.
My God.
Cause now what I done did, now I'm in here learning stuff.
Yeah.
This how I really feel. Okay, now I'm in here learning stuff, but I can't even tell my son what I'm learning. I can't tell my kids what I'm learning. I gotta wait till I get out to tell them something. So while I'm in here learning stuff, then they're getting more, and then they're getting fed more pump faking. It's more stuff I got to rewire when I come home now. But if I was here, if I was on the street learning stuff, I could be like, hey, come on.
Yeah.
Now I gotta wait till these folks say I can get out so I can teach them something. In the meantime, things are happening every second of the day. So now while I'm learning, they getting false doctrine. So it's like that's why. Okay, like we'll take it back to the Kodesh language. The resh, that's the head, that's the household. You see what I'm saying? That's why we had to be around our family. See, Ibrahim and folk like Yaakov, they was right there with theirs the whole time, making sure everybody know what's going on. Mm-hmm. They knew everybody from their wife to the youngest child. I know everybody like they own my hand.
Yeah.
And see, that's why things are getting that's why things get misconstrued, because the resh is somewhere else. You don't even know what I'm saying? Now we in here in this box. I don't even know what's going on with my children. I don't even know, I'm supposed to know their thoughts. I'm supposed to know what they thinking. How do I know that from all the way down here? I'm almost on the borderline of Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with nobody. My household is in shambles. Because I'm the Resh. I'm the head of the household. Resh stands for man chief. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there, so now everything is in shambles. Now when I come home, now I gotta fight through this taping, through this mental taping, through this, and I gotta prove stuff was actually official because see, you see what I'm saying? Cause the pump fake, you know what I'm saying? The pump fake been getting fed, so now I gotta be like, no, it ain't this. But and then guess what? Oh, you know all this now. Why you was down there? Now ain't nobody hit me with that because they know they ain't gonna hit Pops with that.
Pop go goddamn.
But I mean, if I was a child, I would think the same thing.
Yeah.
What you talking about, man? You been down there 3 times, man, and not. You see what I'm saying?
I feel that though.
So now it's like you got to get all that back straight, and like that's what I'm still getting straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What is the pump fakes? What are the biggest pump fakes that everybody keeps on falling for, that you just so sick and tired of seeing niggas fall for the same pump fake?
Thinking we gonna get some justice from this law. Cause this law ain't the law where we was. This law is doing just what this law does. We keep thinking that we gonna get something out of a place that considered us not even a human. That's the kind of one that kind of get on my nerve. You know, we really, you know what I'm saying? And then, and it's like the reason why that's the one that get on my nerve because you got, it's like by me just saying that, somebody gonna say I'm psyched out. But you know what I'm saying? This system is doing just what this system was designed to do.
The entertainment industry, man, being in the middle of that and seeing and having the first-hand account of everything. What are your thoughts on that?
All part of that same system. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing it, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing it from if you're doing it from a contractual situation, now it's to the point now a person think he gotta be wicked to get on. And like, I ain't gonna get on if I'm talking about some, you know what I'm saying, talking about something good. So I got to be more wicked than him.
Yeah.
It's all a pump fake. I got to be on demon time to get on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's getting real out here, man.
Come on. Every time you touch down, this shit is getting realer. Because I'm thinking about something, when you say demon time, we weren't talking about demon time last time we talked. You see what I'm saying? But demon time is something that's in regular conversations that's being had on a regular basis now. And you got regular folks talking about, I'm a demon.
It seems like to me, demon time mean you got to be with a demon. You got to be down with a demon.
It is what it is. It ain't cute, I'll tell you that.
Now, you'll have some folks instantly, you know what I'm saying, hey, man, if you want to, hey, it already said, you know what I'm saying. Once again, you can tell a tree by the fruit it bears.
Yeah.
So you showing who you in the line with. That's who you in the line with, cool. When them days come, or when them times come, I guess that's who gonna get you out of that.
Yeah.
I guess that's who gonna protect you whatever situation you come from. Cool, it's gonna be children of the light, and it's gonna be children of the dark. It always has been.
Yeah.
And it always will be. So.
Houdini, friends, how many of us have them? A lot of young men spend their life worried about their damn friends. For somebody that done had to take it on the chin a couple of times and go down the road by his damn self, explain that to people that don't understand about their bros.
It all come back from analyzing. A lot of time, man, you got to sit back and look what's going on. Analyze, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Is the actions lining up with the words? Once again, this tree and the fruit thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people think fruit and they think of fruit. But like in the ancient tongue, fruit, okay, it's a word named peri or peri. But you got the pay, which is like mouth, words. Once again, the resh, man, head, chief. And the yod, hand, deeds. So that let me know, see the tongue is a living tongue. That means fruit is a man's words, his actions, and his deeds. That's what a fruit is. See, once we start realizing what words, you know what I'm saying, what things really going on, now you can see, okay, so fruit meaning a man can bear bad fruit or he can bear good fruit. You have to pay attention to the fruit a person bears.
Come on.
The words and the deeds that come out of man's mouth. That's what fruit is. Of course, we got fruit, but you got that fruit too. See, it's double, just like in the rap game, it's double entendres. It's double entendres all through life.
Yeah.
Folk look at a word and be like, that's just what that word mean, and that's all that word mean. It's a double entendre.
Atlanta, seeing the changes over the years, man, how do you feel about your city? And then when you come back around through it and stuff like that, how do you feel like it's changed?
Hey, man, this thing on the neck, man, but I be slick calling that thing Cap Atlanta, man. Cap Atlanta. And you know, folk, you know what I'm saying? Folk just going with the, you know what I'm saying, just facade land, you know what I'm saying? You got people pretending like they happy and they miserable. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, man. I just really, man, you know, since I've been home, I just really be, you know what I'm saying, be to myself, except for, you know what I'm saying, my few family friends. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I kick it with folks who I've been knowing since I was a kid, and not really that. I don't really do the big thing and the big crowds anymore. Cause folk capped up. It's cap land around here. And shoot, you know what I'm saying? What am I to say? Like this was allowed. So what I'm gonna do is just move around it.
Yeah.
I'm not finna be the only one saying, hey man, this is some stupid stuff going on out here. Then everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. Okay, what I'm gonna do, all right. I know what really going on. So me and my brethren, me and my close friends, just like I'm telling you things I'm telling you, I tell them that.
Yeah.
They can act on it, or no, I tell my children too, they can act on it or they cannot act on it. All I can do is say what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then leave that at that.
When you think about all of the capping that's going on in Atlanta, man, I mean, what do you think it's going to take to turn this thing around, or do you think that it just is what it is and this the new world that we living in?
It just is what it is, and you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. The stage is being set, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things are unfolding, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff matching up with prophecy, you know what I'm saying? So what we got to do is we just got to, you know what I'm saying, another word, endurance, regil, you know what I'm saying? Once again, the Gimel and the Lamed, you know what I'm saying, all equals up to, we just got to stick to the script, man.
Yeah.
We just got to, you know what I'm saying, keep on not looking left or right and walking that path, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is now, you know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying, can't you, you know, well I know you see the forces of nature are aligning. People are, like, have you blatantly seen some of the stuff was going on, like the adversary is straight up banging. I done heard some of the crazy, you know what I'm saying? These times are near. Like I said on the song, I said, we're in the feet of the statue now. Then y'all made it clear those times are near. Like we're in the feet of the statue. You know what I'm saying? So meaning it's real right now. You know what I'm saying? Forces are aligning. People I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. I don't care what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Me and mine gonna do what we gonna do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then leave it like that.
What is it that Uzi, I want folks to know though, man, about you? Are there any misconceptions that you want people to understand about yourself and when they think about Slick Puller? Because, I mean, you got a big-ass fan base, too.
I think at one point, you know what I'm saying, I was, you know what I'm saying, I think the way I was pushed in a dumped-down fashion. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people might have just thought I was crazy and retarded.
Now, why you say that?
Because it was a mixture of what you could hear and also what you was, my fruits. You know what I'm saying? But then also at times when I was doing music that was when I had some songs that necessarily weren't resembling that fruit, all folks ain't gonna understand that. So what I did, I conformed. So now it's looking like if you don't know me, you be like, man, Home just done went there to there. But people who know me, they like that. It's not different to them because I always been like this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, not all the way where I'm at now, but I always thought more like the songs that you hear and you like, or from that time.
Yeah.
I had, you know what I'm saying? That was play to me. Mm-hmm. That was ABC. That was simple. See, even at that time, I was raised up on spitters. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to like Souls of Mischief, Keith Murray. You know what I'm saying? I was rated in a spit of fashion. That's why you still got it. I'm not gonna lose it because it's just like in basketball. Who did you study growing up playing basketball? You know what I'm saying? It's about your fundamentals.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you pretty much studied like Magic Johnson or Michael Jordan coming up when you play basketball, it's certain things you gonna do.
Exactly.
So like if I study spitters growing up, I'm gonna always be able to spit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So, but it's like a lot of the stuff with everybody like, and it was the same thing used to happen down the road. But I'd be like, man, that ain't nothing. They be like, boy, that John Hunt. All right.
Do you feel like you wasted your time doing that stuff, man?
No, I definitely didn't because it's gonna go back to what I told you. Everything was served. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look, it had to happen.
Do you think that? Do you feel like you could have did more positive with that platform at that time too, if you wanted to, or do you think if you would have tried to even go that route, you would have wanted it just wouldn't have worked out, or what do you think?
I definitely could have did more positive then. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
And see, I'm saying this to ask this question for artists that got that same platform right now as well. They at the top, they in the middle. Everybody know who the hell they is. They in the mix, but they are scared to say what they really feel.
Yeah, you know why?
Talk to me.
Because if they say that song where they say what they run on the field, folk like, oh, we're not gonna push that.
Damn.
So they don't want to let that mooch go. But if you're doing the right thing with your paper, then shoot, you should be able to say, well, look, I'm finna put this out, I'm out. But see, folk gushing. So it's like I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Really, folk turning themselves to slaves.
Yeah.
Cause like you done got the money out these folks, but you keep on wanting, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the next man doing. I really can't say, you know what I'm saying? All I know is if you got some cushion, then you can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put it like that. If you got some cushion, if you're doing the right thing with your money when you get it, then you can do what you want to do. But basically what I'm saying, if you're doing the right thing with your money and you come to a point where you like, hold on, you don't realize that what you doing ain't the right thing, then you should be able to do. Then you should be able to turn from that and do the right thing. If you realizing to do the right thing and you still talking about something what you know ain't right for some money, then you tripping. Straight up.
Answer me this though, Uzzial. Speaking to men your age, what do you tell a grown man when they have a hard time, like they say you can't teach a old dog new tricks? How do you get them to do that 360 or 180 to go in another direction and turn around?
Hey man, I speak briefly, man. You know what I'm saying? I speak briefly. It's like just like Yahushua told us, he said whoever can't receive this world as who receive what I'm saying as a child, it gonna be rough on him. You know what I'm saying? So like basically, if you can't humble yourself and listen to, you know what I'm saying? It says a fool rejects reproach. Meaning like if you can't stand the strain, you know what I'm saying? If you too put up with pride where you can't get it, then hey man, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? For a grown man, you know what I'm saying? Cause some people like, hey man, what you gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be able to, you gotta be able to humble. Just like how I'm saying some of the things I'm saying, you like, cause you like, dog, home just really just hit itself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Home hitting itself.
Yeah.
Cause see, I know somebody gonna do it anyway, so I'm gonna hit myself.
Yeah. I
already know what a person can say. You know what I'm saying? I already know what a person can try to say because of what I'm saying now or this.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna check myself. I'm gonna check myself daily. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just by me having this conversation, what I'm having with you now, when I go out there, I gotta move a certain kind of way. Cause not folks gonna be looking. Say he was over there talking like that on B High Atl, but man, shout around there doing that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's so all this, once again, the good and the bad is for his will. So now the words coming out my mouth right now, I gotta stand on that.
That's right.
So now when I mind the bot, I got to be standing on that.
You better get on that damn bullshit.
And I know that before I walk out the door.
Yeah.
When this goes up.
Yeah.
Oh, that what going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, by me knowing that, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see, it's about seeing the angles.
What is it like for you being in that position to where it might be hard for people to understand a changed man when he walks in the room, man?
I mean, I look at it like you can't like where y'all was at when I was in the box. I could care less what y'all think. I just did that time by myself.
Yeah.
Me and y'all did that time.
Come on. So
I could really care less about what you think.
How do you feel like doing time has impacted you and changed you over the years, man?
I guess a solitude give you a chance to, you know what I'm saying, see things what everybody can't see when they moving around daily. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying, we was studying a lot, working out and studying. So it's a lot of things that I learned, you know what I'm saying? I had downtime to learn some of the things of what a person kind of caught up in this grind what does. And that's what it's designed to do. See, But this system is designed to do you like a machine. It's a machine.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to go here 4 years, work, and then see you can't look up. I got you going to sleep. When you wake up, you got to go. By the time you wake up, you got to go right back in there.
Mm-hmm.
Before you know it, sickness done kicked in. Okay, come on, get this farmer, or come on, the big farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Then next thing you know, okay, now we got you, you know what I'm saying. Now we got you hooked on the drugs. You know what I'm saying. The same drug was out there. It just y'all done put it in the pill.
Mm-hmm.
We know what opioids is, and we know, you know what I'm saying. These folks, okay, it's called this out here. When it's in this pill form, it's called this. It's the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So now we know y'all the big hustlers.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't want to buy the short stopping.
During that time, man, when you would see them young men come in there, what would go through your mind when you would see them? And then on the other end of it, when you would see the elderly men in there, what would go through your mind when you saw them?
Just like really just made me think about 13th Amendment. You know what I'm saying? When they say you can't go back into slavery unless you
in jail.
Unless you commit a crime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But some folks have just done what they done. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it's, you know what I'm saying, is you know what I'm saying, go back to the black codes and the black law, what I'm talking about in the song Black. They come up with laws to criminalize you already. That's what the documentary, the 13th Amendment, about. I suggest everybody watch that. You know what I'm saying? Also, the same sister wrote a book called The New Jim Crow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of brothers was reading down the road. But on that same sister, I can't really recall her name off the bat, but that same sister, that's what the 13th Amendment is about, how they have criminalized and you know what I'm saying, and done things where you kind of locked in where you don't know it. But then some people will say, man, everybody pointing fingers there, and I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Lastly, anything else you want to get off your chest, and how can these folks contact you if they're trying to holler at you?
Shoot, man, hit me up on that gram, 1012 Fitness. I'm doing the fitness too, you know what I'm saying? So hit me up on the 1012 Fitness, you know what I'm saying? The link to the Scriptures of Truth on the bio. Just click on that, man. It got, you know what I'm saying, it's up on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much, you know what I'm saying, when I release stuff, it's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, around the realms of that. I'm not really trying to deal with, you know what I'm saying, no big, you know what I'm saying, no, I'm still dealing with a machine when I put up on all platforms, but I'm not really with the deal thing no more, especially since this going against what the people get a deal talking about. So, you know, we gotta come up with this way. I just use this, you know what I'm saying. Friends, family, supporters was gonna get this out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Before you get up out of here, man, it's 3 folks I want you to break down to me. One of them is Slick, the other one is Uday, and the other one is Uzzial Halalyahu. What was the difference between all of them 3 guys right there?
Slick, you know what I'm saying, smooth with the wordplay, you know what I'm saying, cool, you know what I'm saying. They no understanding, straight ignorant, just, you know what I'm saying, what, you know what I'm saying, willing to deal with it however, you know what I'm saying, willing to deal with it however his opponent willing to deal with it. You know what I'm saying, okay, if this person like this, I know this how I got to be. I'm not even gonna play, you know what I'm saying. Uzzial, you know what I'm saying, above all that, you know what I'm saying, or not looking left or right, you know what I'm saying, focus on the laws and the virtues and the statutes, because he say even a man who's doing the right thing by Yahuwah, even his adversaries will be at peace with him. So if I'm doing the right thing by him, you know what I'm saying, a person could want to do, you know what I'm saying, a person could probably want to do something to me and you know what, man, I ain't worried about that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But you know what I'm saying? So that's why I focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Because even the man who doing what, you know what I'm saying, even the man who, you know what I'm saying, even his adversaries would be at peace with him. See, they was like, okay, I know I don't have no plug with this, so if this kind of person's at me, I got to beat him to the punch. Mm-hmm. I got to be more aggressive than him. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the difference.
I can dig it. Uzzial, my dog.
As
always, man. Appreciate you coming through this thing, boy.
Appreciate you,
Wish you
man.
nothing but the best and much success.
Thank you.
B High Radio, shout it. Holla at y'all in a minute, man. We go.
I meet.